Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. Oh my goodness, the cutest thing just happened. There's a plane flying in the sky, and the neighbor's granddaughter, her dad is a pilot, and she was just saying, "Daddy, hi, hi, Daddy," and she was like waving to the plane. So cute. I can't see her, but I can hear her. I am so excited because not only does Esperanza Pense, but Esperanza is rising. Look at the book. My niece gave this to me, and we're going to have a book club. I'll let you know how it goes. So, for today, now you can see my skinny legs. Oy vey. How about this? F that. Now you can see my skinny face. I told you in the last live stream I was going to wear this hat from the Sagittarius full moon all the way until my birthday. My birthday is, inshallah, mañana. So, God willing, let's meet up. Should we do a live stream? Let me know in the comments what anybody thinks about a live stream. I thought about doing that thing again with the $6 and $9 readings just for fun. I guess I'd like to see what the weather's like because although I do have this little caseta here, if the weather is like really too windy or too rainy, I guess I could do it inside, but I like to be outdoors and like just kind of have fun and fun in the sun. Or if anybody has ideas, my birthday falls on a Taco Tuesday, so that's kind of what I was thinking about doing this year. Tacos and Tuesday and birthday and maybe a little bit of karaoke, but I did karaoke last year, so I don't know. I've been kind of like going out a lot for other people's stuff, and I'm kind of in the mood to chill, to be honest. So it's my birthday, I can chill if I want to. All right, so I've shuffled already, but we're gonna shuffle now together. For Monday, Moon Day, 8th of June, 2026. Thank you for being here. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me as we get our jumper from the Synchronicity Oracle by Kathy Nichols. Summer vibes. Summer vibes with my summer tribe. And who's a hummingbird? Who? A Gemini. A Gemini's a hummingbird. Remember we had that hummingbird symbolism last week in our KWIK HIT Tarot? Check the playlist. You'll see. The light's better over here. You can see summer. There's also, it almost looks like butterfly symbolism right there too. So I think that this card represents Gemini energy, the energy of pollination, pollinating to make things sweet, to make things bloom, flitting from flower to flower and enjoying the love of each thing in passing and understanding how ephemeral everything is and how we float in the breeze and how sometimes we really need to spend a lot of energy just to stay in the breeze, you know, just to stay in the flow. So be sure to eat a lot. Be sure to replenish yourself if you're spending a lot of energy. Nice. That'll flavor our reading for today. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. Can we see what we want to see? There we go. Yeah, let me know in the comments if we should. I think I'm just gonna do that. Let me know what you think, or if you're gonna be around, maybe we could do it a different day this week too, but I'm thinking like in the daytime, because yeah, at night I might have plans. Did y'all have a nice weekend? What were you up to? The weather here has been really warm. I harvested about 50 pounds, 40, 50 pounds of asparagus. I thought I only got like 25 pounds, but I got almost 40, 50 pounds. So that was a good harvest. I'll put some videos up on my other channel. Oh, here we got our jumper for the Tarot de Maria Celia. Four of Cups reversed again. So once again, we're being asked to open up emotionally. We're being asked to accept emotional offers. We're being asked to, not sit with our arms crossed in the corner, but to open up a little bit more to the love that's being offered into our lives. How lovely. Everybody loves love, and all lovers love a lover. Let's pray and play. June 8th, 2026. Let me think. Near past, present tense, near future. Stay tuned because we will talk about the astrology of today in just a moment. Near past, we have the Five of Wands reversed. Present tense, we have the Seven of Cups. And near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Five of Wands in the reverse position, less struggle and more constructiveness. And actually, we got the Five of Wands reversed either in our last reading or the one before. Why don't you check that playlist? Like I said, it's so interesting because I shuffle and I shuffle and I shuffle and I shuffle before I click record, and I shuffle while I'm with you here together. I mean, we're not all tuning in exactly at the same time, but I do believe that the cards come for those who have ears and eyes to see and who are here to see. And with the Five of Wands reverse, it looks like we're becoming more constructive. Five of Wands upright is a card where we're playful, we're energetic, but none of that energy is being channeled towards anything constructive. It's more just like practice. It's practice fire. It's play fighting. It's sparring energy, right? It's passionate. It's fun. But again, it's not really getting much accomplished. Here with the Seven of Cups, we do have some choices and or fogginess within our emotional choices. Like we were talking about, Mercury is now in Cancer. As I said, stay tuned for the astrology and we'll talk more about it. But Mercury and Neptune were also squaring off last week, bringing maybe some confusion to our communications, maybe bringing some mental fogginess to us, having to discern our thoughts from our feelings, having to feel into our choices a little bit more than we would normally do. Oh dear. I set an alarm to remind myself to do something. I don't even know if the camera, if the audio picks any of that up. This is pretty smart. Seven of Cups is definitely a chance for us to review any Piscean themes in our lives. So, as Lori Lothian would say, what goes in your mouth, or your nose? What are you drinking, smoking, snorting? And do we need to make a mental review of how our emotions get affected by these themes of checking out or dissociating or even kind of avoidance, emotional avoidance. So Seven of Cups can encompass all of that. Seven of Cups definitely is not decisive. It's emotionally here, it's emotionally there. Mercury and Cancer can be like that too, because Mercury, like I said, is a pollinator. They like to flip from the thing to the thing. And so the emotions could be more labile. labile, L-A-B-I-L-E. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but emotional lability could be a factor at this time. Eight of Pentacles, hard work, getting to the grind in the near future, work, clocking in, clocking out type work. 8th house, 2nd house themes. What kind of money am I earning? What's my money doing for itself? And what am I doing for my money? What do I practice every single day? And what processes am I honing in on that could actually earn me income on the daily? And how can I get to work so that my work gets back to me? How could we pay ourselves and not just like pay it forward, All right, me and my dunce cap will be here tomorrow, and then I promise after that I'll normalize the normie hair or the normie vibes. But I think it's fun to be silly and fun, especially if you're a Gemini. And if you are a Gemini, to you. Love you. Alrighty, so today I have a moon sun square, third quarter square of the moon in Pisces. Okay, so bringing us very much into our feelings, a deeper compassion, whether that's for ourselves, for animals, for other people, for our spirit, for people who maybe have passed on, for our family, because that moon is going to move into a trine with Jupiter and Venus later on in the day. So our emotions might be really fixated on things that could have happened in our family in the past, or things from the past could be bubbling back up for us to kind of feel and release. Remember, with that Uranus conjuncting Ceres, squaring the South Node and the North Node, it's just this element of release, release needing to know the details, release needing to have everything pinned down or exact, release needing to fact check, understand, and lean into your feelings, because those are what's guiding us right now, is a higher love, a higher consciousness. Okay, Neptune and Pluto are still in that sextile as well, with Ceres Uranus sextiling Neptune and Pluto sextiling Neptune. So there's this really depth of healing and precision that can come when we are actively maintaining a connection to our spirit. That's actually going to be more effective and deeply empowering than just acting on facts. And that's all I want to talk about for today. As I always say, Chiron is squaring the Jupiter-Venus conjunction. Again, that element of healing, that especially at the fullest degree of Chiron in Aries, that element of healing, the action to not just be physical, not just be logical, but to be a spiritual action. We want to act in spiritual ways. We want to bring function to our spirituality. We want to bring, with Saturn and Aries there at the top of the chart, we want to bring structure to our active spirituality. It's what I have. Life might be changing in some really weird and quick ways. Keep your eyes peeled, and please let me know in the comments how you're doing. Love you. Thank you.